And let's quickly look at the auto sector. Now, amid the global uncertainty and the Trump tariff tantrums, auto remains a key sector to watch, and that is why the April auto sales numbers are going to be very important. Let's bring in Puneet to tell us what could be on the cards. Puneet, over to you.
Well, thanks for that. It's going to be the first month of FY26, and it's going to be very interesting because we are seeing within segments there are companies that are underperforming in this particular month. Like, for example, in the two-wheeler space, we're expecting almost a 13% drop in sales for something like a Hero MotoCorp on a year-on-year basis. And that is one of the key negatives because we've seen domestic motorcycle market slow down. That's going to affect Bajaj Auto as well. On the other hand, TVS is expected to report the highest growth led by scooter sales as well as a buoyant export market for the company. And Eicher expected to report low single-digit growth, but a growth nonetheless. In terms of passenger cars as well, M&M is continuing its march on from the last year. Again, a 15% growth anticipated for something like a Mahindra and Mahindra. The key result, they are also expected to report its results on 5th May. So some update on the electric vehicle space will be something to watch out for. But in terms of April sales, is going to be is going to report a highest growth again. For Maruti, it's going to be industry growth of 3 to 4%, while a decline of Tata Motors and Hyundai is expected, led by higher discounts as well. But SUVs will drive the growth again in passenger vehicles. In terms of commercial vehicles, it's going to be a slightly subdued month, but we are seeing outperformance in something like a VECV, which is the commercial vehicle arm of Eicher Motors, while Tata Motors is expected to report a decline, again continuing its trend from the previous year. We've seen e-bill generations a little higher, and fleet utilization has also been higher, which is an encouraging sign, but still not reflective in the sales numbers. And finally, on tractors, low growth essentially in this particular month, and that's largely because the Gudi Padwa month got shifted from April to March in this particular year. Last year it was in April, so the growth will be lower, but it's still expected to show growth for both Escorts as well as Mahindra. So the three big winners in this particular month will be TVS, Eicher as well as M&M, while on the loser side, Hero MotoCorp will be the biggest one to watch out for in terms of sales as well as momentum going forward.
Okay, thanks so much for that, Puneet. Now, Kush, very quick take with regard to a Maruti, stock up 3.3%. Just trying to understand how much of this is technical.
Quite a bit, it seems like, because the stock was actually seeing a bit of pressure. The resistances were around the 12,000 mark. It took support near the 200-day and the 20-day moving average convergence around the 650 zone, and it's now given this breakout. So I think this momentum could well continue, and it's been a while coming. For a while now, it's had that 12,000, 12,100 level as a resistance zone. Clear past that on the back of good volumes. Weekly setup also looking encouraging. So I think on the way up, you could still gun for levels of 12,500 and about 12,800. Now, this resistance zone of 12,000 will start acting as a support zone. So a good breakout, volume backed, and as I said, it's coming after a bit of a consolidation. So could well continue for higher levels.